I try to review beers from all over the country and all over the world, because I know not everybody can get everything that I review locally, but Ohio has such great breweries and so many great beers, it's hard not to review Ohio beers. What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. So a couple weekends ago, might be a little longer than that when this video actually comes out, went down to the Brewtubers Get Together 2026 in Sellersville, Indiana, right outside of Louisville, Kentucky. And on the way back from there, I stopped by a brewery to hang out and check it out, because I've actually stopped there a couple times and couldn't get in. And the brewery is 50 West. Excuse me. So the last time I was in the Cincinnati area, I tried to stop at 50 West. It's a really cool location. It's a big space. They've got a bunch of pickleball courts. They've got sand volleyball courts. They've got a huge outdoor beer garden area. And the place was packed last time. I couldn't even find a parking space anywhere near the place to visit the brewery. So I just moved along. But this time around, coming back from the Brewtubers Get Together, I was able to find parking. The brewery wasn't super busy. I was able to hang out there and have a couple beers. I also picked up this beer right here. I would have picked up more beers from the brewery, but unfortunately they only sell 6-packs and 4-packs. I wish more breweries would sell like singles and mixed packs, because I'd buy a lot more beers that way if they did. But I still picked up the 6-pack of this right here. And this is the Doom Pedal White Ale. It's from 50 West out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Pretty plain can art there. And on the can here it says, "Every beer is a journey. Join us for the ride." 50 West Doom Pedal White Ale. And that's why I picked it up, because it's a white ale. I don't see white ales very often at all. There's a candle date on the bottom. It says filled on May 27th of 2026. This is the end of July, so this is pretty fresh. On the back here is just a government warning, brewed and packaged by 50 West Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Let's see if I can read this here. "In memory of our friend Alan White, a wheat beer that's unfiltered and hazy like your last road trip." Well, RIP to Alan White. 5.5% alcohol by volume, 20 IBUs. Wow. 50 West, kudos to you. You got everything on the can I always ask for. A clear, easy to read, canned on, packaged on, or best by date, the ABV, and the IBUs. That is really cool. Thank you very much for putting that on the can. What does this say up here? Craftsmanship, patience, innovation, tradition. All right. Nothing else on the can here. Nothing else to speak of on the can here. Again, I am really happy that you put the IBUs, the ABV, and the canned on, packaged on, best by date on the can. That is really cool. So this is a white ale. I don't see white ales a lot. And the white ale is also known as like a wit beer or a beer blanche. They're generally unfiltered, top fermenting beers, wheat beers. And they're usually characterized by a pale hazy appearance and refreshing notes of citrus and spice, things like that. So this should be a really tasty, light, easy to drink beer. I'm excited to get into it. On Untapped, I don't know what I paid for it. I don't remember what I paid for the 6-pack. I bet you it was like $10 or something for the 6-pack. I don't know. But the brewery was awesome. Go visit that brewery if you're in the Cincinnati area. On Untapped, this gets to 3.60 with 20,000 check-ins. On Beer Advocate, it gets an 87 very good with 38 check-ins. Pouring that kind of hard there. Can't even get all of it in the glass because of that big frothy foamy head. That head's kind of like milk bubble head on top with like just compact, fine looking bubbles all around it. Almost mousse-like. See if I can get a nose on it. It's very earthy and yeasty. It's a very earthy, yeasty kind of smell. Color, that is a cloudy yellow, and I don't know if that's just, maybe that's just a shadow. That's weird, like, because the way the lighting is, I can see the shadow of the head in the beer, And for a minute there, I thought that was something suspended in the beer, but that's just like the shadow of the beer playing tricks on me. That's like a lightish yellow, super cloudy, can't see through it. Maybe about a 3 on my SRM chart. Got about 2 fingers of like, it's now just super compact, moose-like head. Shiny sheen on top of that head. But when it poured out, it had like a head like that with giant milk bubbles in the center of it. Yeah, that's a very earthy, bready, yeasty kind of smell. Well, I'm excited to try this. Cheers, everybody. Light bodied. A little bit of prickly effervescence on the tongue, just a very fine amount. I know these things are supposed to have like citrus and spice notes, but this is like banana and bubblegum to me. I mean, it makes sense because it's the white ale's a wit beer. But it's kind of like that banana bubblegum kind of clove kind of flavors. Kind of a little bit of like bubblegum sweet, not bubblegum. Wrong B word. A little bit of like banana sweetness. Sweetness. I'm just struggling. A little bit of like a banana sweetness. Super easy to drink. Well, I'd say this was 5%. 5.5%. Yeah, that's probably about accurate for this. No bitterness at all in the finish. Finish is kind of slightly drying, maybe. Leaves me wanting to go back for more. It's a very tasty beer. Doom Pedal from 50 West out of Cincinnati, Ohio. I give you a big horns up. I think this is a tasty beer. I'm glad I finally got to stop at the brewery and check out the brewery, at least the location. It's like in North Cincinnati. I guess it's a suburb of Cincinnati, Mason or somewhere around there. It's a really cool spot. If you're ever in that area, especially if you're like somebody that goes to likes roller coasters, amusement parks, not that far from Kings Island, it's definitely worth checking out. Really awesome outdoor space, cool indoor space. They have like a burger joint there attached to the brewery. I don't know if it's theirs or just a secondary business. That's kind of like, it reminded me of a knockoff of In-N-Out Burger. I didn't try the food, but the food did look good. But the brewery was really cool. A lot of stuff going on in that area. So go check that brewery out if you're ever in the Cincinnati area. Thank you for checking me out. I really appreciate it. If you have any, I don't know what I was going to say. Wow, I should just end it there. Embrace the adventure.